Welcome back once again to the channel. Now in today's tutorial we are going to learn how to practice this basic 2D drawing in AutoCAD for beginners. And if today is your first time of visiting the channel, I would like you to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any updates that I post. Okay, so let's analyze the drawing and then we start. So if you look at this design or drawing, you can see we have this bigger circle with a radius of 40 millimeters, and we have two smaller circles inside, which one is having a diameter of 28 and a radius of 19. So we will start from here. Now in between, the distance between these two circles you can see is 90 millimeters. Okay, so half of it will be 45, and then we have this arc with radius 80. Okay, so let's start from this place and then we move on. So we are going to draw a circle with diameter 28. So open your AutoCAD and select center diameter, click anywhere. Now we are dealing with diameter first, which is 28. So enter 28 millimeters. I'll zoom it out. We have another one with radius of 19, so pick center radius 19, press enter. Now let's draw this bigger circle, also radius 40. So center radius 40. Okay, now we have to make sure we have the distance of 90. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just pick what's the radius of the circle. So the inner one is having a diameter of 20, so pick center diameter. Now I'll bring my cursor to the center. I'll not click and I'll just drag to the, or if possible you can pick line command, then from here enter 45. Okay, then you pick center diameter, which is 20, so at the end just click and enter 20. Now the second one is radius 20, so pick center radius 20. Okay, now we can just mirror this one. So select it, then use the shortcut MI. So ask you to specify the mirror line. This is our center point here, so just click, and then to ask you erase all subject, just click no. Okay, so we have the two circles done. Now the distance vertically down is 93. You use line, select line, click the center, make sure it's vertical, enter 93. Good. Then there is a circle here. If you can see, it's just the same as these ones. That is why you can see R20 times 3, that is 1 2 3. Okay, so all these three circles are the same. So radius 20, and then the inner one as well, diameter 20. So we can equally copy this one, select, enter CO for shortcut copy. Now you have to specify the base point here and just move it here. All right, now you can see we have a line attached to this. So how do we do that? Pick line command, it is tangent to these two circles. Okay, so press and hold your shift key, right click, then select tangents. Now when you bring it closer to the circle, you see this green circle, click the same, press and hold your shift key, right click, select tangent, and then click again. Okay, so we are done with this part. Now let's come here. You can see there's an arc radius 80. So just go to the circle command, select tan radius. Now click here, click this one, enter a radius of 80, and then the arc will be drawn. Now let's trim. So you can use this command here or the shortcut TR. You press enter, you trim. Okay, now if you watch carefully, we have to do some trimming here as well. So we can trim all these lines which are not needed. Okay, carefully trim them all. All right, so select this and delete even the line as well. Okay, now we need to do this fillet work over here with radius of 9 here and here. Okay, so it's simple. Let's use the tan radius. Click here, enter 9. Let's trim. All right, so you can select this and mirror. If you want, you can do the same. Just click no and you trim. All right, so the top one is done. Now let's come to the down aspect. Now with the down aspect, you can see this line is offset 12. Okay, this arc 2 is offset 12. So I'll just come to the offset command here, click, and then specify offset distance, which is 12 millimeters. So you enter 12, you press enter. Now click the line, offset inward, offset inward. Okay, all right, so you definitely get it. Now we need to do some trimming as well. So you can see, let's trim here. Okay, all right, so if you watch carefully, let me trim this part, good. Now if you watch carefully, there is an arc, there's a fillet here with radius of 5. Okay, so just pick tan radius. Now click here, enter 5. Okay, the same thing for this, the down here. So click here, enter 5. Same thing, repeat here, 5. And then the last one will be here. If you watch, see, it's really touching from this point and then this line. So same thing here, 5. Good. And let's trim what we don't need and leave what we need. Delete this line. Okay, so if you watch carefully, this is what the whole thing is required from us to do, and our work is nice and neatly done. So from here we are going to give our work dimension, but I would like to increase the line width of the work, so I'll just click on this one. Now if you are not seeing the line width at your section, just go to the customization tab and then you look for line width. Okay, and then make sure it's ticked. After you tick and you see the icon appear here, now just right click on it and then click line width settings, and I've set mine to 0.3 millimeters, and you can set your own to any thickness you want, and just press OK. All right, and to apply. So now I want to apply dimensions to my work, and to do that I'll just create a layer for it. So I'll create a new layer, give it some name. I'll change the color for my layer. I'll just choose green. Let me use this, or probably this. Okay, and then my line width, I'll change it. If not, it will pick the default 0.3, which I don't want. So yeah, and I'll close it. Now make sure your dim layer is active. Let's now start with our measurement. So I'll pick linear from the center to center, and see it's 90. It's too small, so I like to modify it. Let me change this one to 3 and the text to 3. Okay, yeah, still small. Just press D on your keyboard for dim style, go to modify, and then symbols and arrows. I'll change my to, let me use 4, and the text 4. Okay, now you see it's a bit clear. You can even change it to 5. You are not still getting it clear. Let me change it to 5 and see. Then okay, close. Now see it's better now. Okay, so linear once more, then dimension here. Okay, and then we have vertical dimension, so still linear 93. Now let's deal with the circles and arcs. So pick radius for this 20, then diameter this 20. You watch, that is it. Yeah, so they are, since they are the same, I'm not going to dimension all of them. Then pick radius for this arc 80, then for this one 5. Now I'll pick radius for this one, which is 19, and the diameter, which is 28. Yeah, and then let's choose radius for this smaller, which is 9. Good. So I think basically we are done for the work. Now if you have any question, please don't forget to ask in the comment section. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then share the channel as well. Thank you all for watching, and see you in my next tutorial.